friends, Pamela Shepherd with Pamela Shepherd Productions here, and I got my hair done a couple days ago, a little bit shorter, a little bit darker with some, I think she called them violet highlights, and I like it. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an envelope to fit my 3D card, and I found this on a video. I cannot remember the person's name, so I'm going to look it up, and we're going to I'll put it down below. It's actually a box envelope, and I'm so excited about it. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put the camera down, and here we go. So here I have my card, and I'm going to make an envelope out of this paper that matches quite well, I think, for an envelope. And I got it from, I believe, Joann's, and I would have got it for at least 40% off, if not more. And then I use either my husband's military discount or another 20% off. I do whatever I can to come up with super good buys. That's what I do. And I wrote this down to make an A2 envelope, box envelope from a friend. And it says to do an A2 card, you need a piece of paper that's 9 by 9. And you need to do it 3.5 inches and 4.5 inches. And I will show you what that means when we use our We Are Memory Makers envelope punch board. So let me cut our piece of paper to where it's 9 by 9. Paper, cardstock. Then it says when you're supposed to do a 3.5 and a 4.5. So what that means is you take your paper, let me see if I got it down, and you put it to the 3.5, and you want to punch it and use your bone folder. I like my Teflon bone folder from Amazon. And then you take it and you put it to 4.5, and you stamp it, and you make a line. Then you don't use these anymore. What you do is you take your pointy thing here and you put it right on your line that you made with your bone folder, and you punch it, and you make a line, and then you go to the next one, and you, oops, hang on a second, you punch it, make a line. There you go. So you have your double lines all the way around, which is going to make it a box envelope for you. So you take your paper and you fold it on the lines that you just made. Our Memory Makers comes with its own bone folder, but I just love this one, so I use it. Yeah, you can either use this as the top and this is the bottom, or vice versa. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to take my sweet little scissors that I bought from Amazon. I just love these. And they both came with a silver set and a copper set. And I just think they are so pretty. And they really are sharp. So I'm going to use this as the top. So at the top, I'm going to cut this corner completely off at the top. And cut that off. And at the top, I'm going to cut this first little corner completely off on the line that I made with my bone folder. Oops. No. Okay, at the bottom, to go up on this side to the line, and I want it to go up this side to the line. The reason being is we're going to fold it in like this, you see? And those little flaps are going to make it nice and tight little corner for you like that. You see? So then you see how I'm going to end up with a box envelope. But before I do that, I want this envelope to somewhat match this. So I'm going to get a couple of this text and this one here that I thought was so cool looking. And I'm going to get out, use gold, and I'll use some of the Distress ink that's the vintage photo. I'm going to use both my tape like this, and I'm going to use a little bit of the art glitter glue, so that it'll hold really good. And then while I've got it nice and flat, I'm going to use, let me pull these up, I'm going to use these two places here, only where it begins there and where it begins there. I'm going to use a little bit of art glitter glue to hold that as well. Okay, so if I turn it back around, I've got my flap going in and this going on top, my flap going in and this going on top. Can you see that? Now, to make this look a little bit more vintage, I think what I'm going to do, and we're going to darken the edges just a little, make it look a little bit older. Now, it is a little bit, squeezable, so if you're going to actually write a nice address in there, you may very well need something to go inside. Like this is where I put this and this off to the side, and it's the lid to a box. So if I take this off real quick and stick it inside, I can do my address here. And I'm going to choose out a color that this one better. Okay, so I'm going to stick these back. And I've got this box top that I'm going to put in there, and I'm going to put my return address right here. Okay, so I'm going to try to Pamela Shepherd. With the two H's like a sheep herder. And it's P O 25 little Oregon 97469. So anyhow, yeah, if you're just going to hand it to someone, you could actually even glorify it up a bit more so that it looks very similar to your card. You can actually add a little bit of lace. You can fun little scissors here. You can take this lace and you can take your your ink, ink it up so that it fits along the way. So let's just do that, because that's pretty fun. And I've got this stuck in my art glitter glue so I can find it faster. Okay, so what I think I'll do is actually just put it on the back of this. And okay. Like that. You can actually take it on around the side, which might be nice. Maybe I will do that. And take it up around the back just a smidgen. That's kind of cool. I think I will do that. Okay, so we'll take and darken this edge up. My dog's down there barking at probably the FedEx guy or the UPS, but he's inside and they're outside. I'm going to leave that hanging over just a little bit. I think that's kind of cool.